Everyone laughed at the dog until they saw what he was guarding. No one could have seen it coming. Dog owners already knew about it. Dogs have special senses. In the quiet neighborhood of Willow Street, residents were used to seeing a German Shepherd standing near the storm drain every day. Passers-by often wondered why the dog was so fixated on the drain and what could hold his attention for so long. When Dave was walking his dog, he came across a German Shepherd without an owner. The dog was standing motionless near the drain and kept looking down. The next day, she was there again and again. He couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong, whether he should do something to help. The next day, Dave was determined to find out what was going on. He took the dog with him and headed to the drain. When they approached the German Shepherd, she was still there, staring into the hole. Dave's curiosity was piqued. He watched the dog for a few minutes, but nothing seemed to happen. He knew dogs were man's best friend, loyal and dependable companions. As it turned out, his instincts were right. Dave was right about the German Shepherd needing help, but he couldn't do it on his own. With a growing sense of unease, Dave crept closer to the drain, straining his ears to hear more clearly. There was definitely something moving in there. Dave suddenly realized he couldn't ignore it any longer. He needed help. Here comes the fire truck. The shrill wail of a fire truck pierced the quiet neighborhood, signaling the arrival of rescuers. With nimble fingers and practiced ease, the team sprang into action, quickly working to open the drain while the rescuers worked. The noise from inside the drain grew louder, making Dave's heart beat faster with anticipation of whatever was stuck in there. He wondered, feeling a mixture of excitement and fear running through him. Despite Dave's eagerness to know what was in the sewer, the authorities informed him that the area had been cordoned off for safety reasons. They warned that removing the sewer cover could be potentially dangerous, and they wanted to prevent any possible injuries, especially given the uncertainty of what might be hidden underneath. It turned out that there was indeed a bomb planted in the area. The dog that kept circling the area was a former police dog and was trained to detect explosives, so it immediately sensed danger. The police quickly cordoned off the entire area and the location where the bomb was found. The news of the German Shepherd's actions quickly spread around the neighborhood. A small crowd began to gather behind the safety tape, murmuring in confusion and concern. That's when an older man stepped forward from the crowd, eyes wide with recognition. "I know that dog," he said, pointing toward the shepherd. "Her name's Luna. She used to work with the canine unit. She's a retired police dog." Gasps of surprise rippled through the group. Dave turned toward the man, stunned. "You're sure?" The man nodded. "Absolutely. I saw her in action years ago. She was part of a team that handled bomb threats and search missions. Smartest dog on the force. Saved lives more than once." Everyone fell silent, watching Luna stand vigil near the drain, alert and focused. It all made sense now. Why she wouldn't leave, why she kept staring at that exact spot every day. She must have picked up the scent of something. She's been trying to warn us all along. Authorities at the scene confirmed the identity of the dog. Luna had indeed served in the police force, and her record showed multiple commendations for bravery. Her behavior wasn't just a coincidence. It was instinct and experience. Now, with her warning taken seriously, the bomb squad had arrived, and no one dared to look away. Tension hung heavy in the air as the bomb squad worked carefully around the drain. Every movement was deliberate. No one spoke. Luna stayed close, ears perked, eyes fixed on the operation. Then came the call. Device confirmed. Live explosive. Disarm protocol initiated. Everyone watching froze in place. Dave held his breath. It felt like the whole world paused. Minutes passed like hours. Finally, a voice came through the radio. Device neutralized. All clear. A wave of relief and applause spread through the crowd. People clapped, hugged, and cried. Luna stood quietly among them, tail wagging slightly, calm but alert. A silent guardian. Dave walked up to her and knelt down. "You did this," he whispered, gently patting her neck. "You saved lives." Reporters soon flooded the street. Luna's story hit the evening news. The footage of her standing at the drain, refusing to leave, made headlines around the country. She was called a hero, a symbol of loyalty and courage. The city later held a special ceremony in her honor. A medal, a new collar, and a plaque by the drain that read, "To Luna, for bravery beyond words. She saw what we couldn't." People of Willow Street would never forget the dog who stood her ground and stopped a tragedy before it began.